What I love most about Snoqualmie Pass, that's an impossible question to answer. When it's summer, I talk about the trails and the campfires and the s'mores. In the wintertime, I forget all about that. And I do nothing but talk about how great it is to live here in the winter and go skiing every day with my kids. What I love about Snoqualmie Pass most? Everything.
Snoqualmie Pass is about an hour east of Seattle. It's the lowest of the three mountain passes through a Cascade Range. And so Native Americans came through here for thousands of years to get from eastern Washington to western Washington. And then settlers came through, herding cattle, eventually leading to a toll road. And then a railroad first came through in 1909 and it struggled for a number of years just due to the volume of snow and avalanches. And eventually a tunnel was put through.
We're at the Snoqualmie Tunnel. It's part of the state park's Palouse to Cascade trail system. People will come through here on bikes and by foot. Start at one end of Snoqualmie Pass here in Kittitas County. 2.5 miles later, you'll pop out and be able to see all the way down to Seattle and Bellevue. It's a real fun adventure.
The origination of skiing at Snoqualmie Pass, it has a long history and a proud history. The people from Scandinavian nations who immigrated to the Seattle area were very keen on skiing. So it was always going to be a natural thing that they were going to search out the closest mountains, and that happens to be Snoqualmie Pass. So some of the earliest activity was Nordic jumps, and you didn't have lifts back in the day. People were hiking the hill to get their turns. It would have been a fit crew, but obviously you didn't get a lot of laps in, and that's really where the Moffat family entered the scene.
First rope tour was generally right here.
Yeah, 1938.
My dad, Webb Moffat, was a civil engineer from Rensselaer, New York, and he came out west in the Depression. He heard about this endless rope ski lift and figured out how to build one. Then my dad joined a couple of Tacoma businessmen and built the first ski lift at Snoqualmie Summit, and that was a hit.
On the heels of Webb Moffat starting the Snoqualmie Summit ski area, things moved along pretty quickly in what was becoming a very fast-growing popular sport. In present time, we have 20 chairlifts and 7 magic carpets, about 45 kilometers of Nordic trails, very popular tubing park, some of the largest night skiing in America. We're also popular in summer with mountain bike trails delivered by high-speed quad chair, so there's a lot to do up here.
Washington State Ski and Snowboard Museum has been open for about 10 years. I'm the co-founder with Dolly Armstrong, who's the mother of Debbie Armstrong, who won the Sarajevo Olympics. We'd encourage anybody that's interested in ski history to come see this museum.
If you're coming up to Snoqualmie Pass to recreate, be prepared for any eventuality, especially with the weather. On the weekends, you can never really count on finding parking up here. So consider coming up during the midweek when the crowds are lower. Bring what you're going to need and pack it out when you're done, and be respectful to the land and the community and neighbors up here.
Snoqualmie Pass is one of the only mountain towns where residents live in the same area as the ski resort. My daughter and I live here, and we just love the community. Everybody is here for the shared passion of the outdoors, and that really brings a special type of person.
Aside from being the busiest mountain pass in the United States for commerce, we are the most visited recreational outpost for the greater Seattle metropolitan basin. At the same time, we have a growing full-time residential community and a variety of local businesses. We are becoming a town. This is my 10th winter up here, and I love coming home every day. Instead of mowing the grass, I get to blow snow. And every day I get to is a good day.